Have you seen the new Xbox update?
Nope.
Watch.
What?
Watch.
What? What's happening? What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Hey everyone, welcome to GameGorgon. My name's Indigo.
And I'm Krug.
And today we're going to be talking about the Xbox One Spring Update.
If you're a member of the Alpha Ring of the Xbox Insider Program, you already have access to this. If you're not, you're going to have access soon. What this update entails is basically a bunch of quality of life improvements for Xbox related things, as well as some new features that are pretty interesting. Let's talk about the quality of life stuff first. First of all, Microsoft Edge browser inside the Xbox. Yep, they made it look pretty, but it's still Microsoft Edge, so...
No one's using it?
I mean, I'm sure people have to use it, but nobody wants to. It's embarrassing.
It's like using Bing over Google.
It's embarrassing to say out loud. We might have to bleep the word. There are also some mixer quality of life improvements for those of you unfamiliar, or for those of you who are PC gamers and don't necessarily know about Microsoft's comings and goings with Xbox.
PC Master Race!
Mixer is a live streaming service that Microsoft bought back in 2016, 7 months after it was released, which is very quick in my opinion. They've since integrated Mixer into the Xbox platform, allowing you to live stream from Mixer automatically and do all sorts of content creation stuff straight from within the Xbox environment.
And we kind of played with it when it used to be Beam.
Yeah, when it used to be Beam back in 2016.
It was a very interesting program because it allowed streamers and viewers to be, like, the latency was so
the
short.
latency's super reduced, and it also allows developer savvy people to develop APIs to connect what their viewers do to what they do in the game, or to like notifications or whatever.
It'd be like, oh, add an enemy.
Yeah,
like, oh, crap.
it supported that really well. It gave developers access to things like creating buttons on their page and like really dynamic content like that, which was really awesome. Very difficult for the average streamer to use,
Sure.
but for those who are savvy enough, it was a really great opportunity to make their stream stand out. There are also some really interesting new features coming to the platform. For example, there's 1440p video output being supported now.
I mean, not 4K, but you know.
Well, yeah, it's a great middle ground piece between HD and 4K. 1440p is, I think, a pretty good standard. It's a lot of people, I don't think, have the graphics power to support 4K yet.
Yeah, and I mean,
just like don't buy the displays. And
I think just like vocally, people have just assumed it goes from 1080 to 4K. Like,
Sure.
That's where like a lot of people, because that's kind of what TVs did. Like,
Yeah.
TVs were like,
TVs never touched 1440p.
No, and-
But 1440p has millions and millions more pixels than HD. So it's worth, I think, if you're gonna
Sure,
invest in a display but you don't feel comfortable buying the 4K, do 1440p. I think it's good. And now for the pièce de résistance, the #1 top trolley feature in this update is the ability to share your controller, your Xbox controller, on Mixer. So like we were saying before, Mixer allows you to create interfaces and connect them to the game or connect them to anything that you have the technical capacity to connect them to. Microsoft has built in the capacity to just share your controller with your viewers or with a set of viewers. And they can either use an on-screen overlay or plug in their own controller and take control of your game for you.
which I think is really cool because I think, yes, I get the trolley aspect of it, but I can also see like possible really fun things for streamers to do. Like, do you remember when it was really possible for Twitch plays Pokemon?
Yeah, that was good.
So like I can see
Twitch plays any Xbox game?
Yeah, like Twitch plays any Xbox game, or like maybe, and we don't know if this exists, but this is something we talked about, having a second player in the game, and you as the streamer plays one character, and then the Twitch audience plays player 2.
Yeah, so as opposed to like online multiplayer, games that have local only multiplayer where you sit on two sides of the keyboard or plug in two different controllers, those kinds of games can now be opened up to kind of an online multiplayer workaround almost.
Like Cuphead.
Like Cuphead.
I think it'd be fun not just for like streamers to add that layer of having their audience be able to join in.
Yeah.
But you could also maybe, I'm afraid to say this, maybe be able to put it behind a paywall? Have subscribers, like paid subscribers, be the ones that actually have control of the controller versus like just any Joe Schmo that enters as a viewer. Like,
I'm not super against that. I think if that's how people want to use their celebrity and if that's how people want to treat, their interaction with the streamer, by all means, if you can sell it, sell it. I don't think it's like a microtransaction, cardinal sin where they're not getting the full experience of the stream. You know what I mean?
I don't think it's like, I think it's adding to...
I think it's adding a lot of value. I think it's, if you want to charge money, I'm not going to knock you for it.
I just don't like giving companies like Microsoft like ideas of how they can further monetize stuff because...
Oh, you meant Microsoft monetizing it? I thought you were talking about the streamers monetizing it.
I mean, it's through Microsoft, so...
Oh, if they get a cut, I'm off board. That's not okay. You guys. If we played Xbox games and gave you control of our Xbox controller, how would you with us? Let us know in the comments down below. Please be gentle. While you're down there, hit the like button if you liked the video. Hit the dislike button if you disliked the video. And leave a comment letting us know why so that we can read it and learn.
You don't have to be gentle with the dislike.
No, you don't have to be gentle. I mean, be like safe for work, please. While you're doing that, hit the subscribe button so you can help us grow as a channel. Hit the bell icon so you can get notified whenever we post new content. I'm Krug.
Sorry.
I'm Krug. You can get me at KrugQT on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm Indigo, and you can get me on Twitter at IndigoQT. And you can get a hold of I'm Indigo, and you can get me at IndigoQT, and you can get a hold of both of us at _QueueTimes on Twitter. Until tomorrow.
We've been GameGorgon. Remember we say the name of the show at the end.
Yeah, whatever. You guys know.